Alrighty, then we are back. We back. Somebody asked me when I was going live on here. I said possibly tomorrow if something come up. And obviously something did come up. Monty Williams didn't tell Jaden Ivey he was coming off the bench, and also says that Killian Hayes and Marcus Sasser compliment Cade Cunningham better than Jaden Ivey. So I think that was worthy of going live. I would like to aim for Saturday mornings once again, but I wasn't sure I was going to be able to fit it in tomorrow. I had to clean up, got to shoot a few moves in the AM. So make sure I get y'all in on this Friday. It's raining, cold in Detroit. Fall is falling out, winter is rolling in. So I'm pretty sure a lot of y'all at the crib on Friday night. Some of y'all still hitting the club looking for skeezers. I ain't mad at it. Do me a favor, thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. And the subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications, increase your chance, get notifications. We go live or drop video. Financially, want to support the channel. Cash App, $CJ Good 313, Venmo CJ Good 313, PayPal link in the description. I want to aim to go live after Lions games. So I'm saying I'm aiming. Don't mean I am. I was over there tripping. But I'm saying I'm aiming. Not saying I am, but yeah, don't forget to check out the Piston 101 live playlist for more live streams pertaining to the Pistons. The last couple live streams have been power live streams with that's basically just with the combination of the Detroit Lions. Okay. Appreciate everybody for holding us down. What my boy Black Rob say, rest in power to him. Like, whoa. There go Johnny Poor Ivy. I wanted to see Ivy be in the right spot and flow or the team basketball. It's over with, bro. I mean, it just seemed like there's a disdain for him. He would start off there, and him not telling Jaden Ivey that he wasn't starting. Like I said before, how you not had communication? What's Monty, 50-something years old, played in the league, played at Villanova. Where's the communication, bro? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's bad news is bad news. You know what I'm saying? Bad news is bad news. But sometimes if you could brace for bad news, you get an understanding, y'all have a conversation. You know what I'm saying? Then I get it. Okay, cool. I know what I need to work on, but not having communication, and then, kind of like this team is like revolving around Cade Cunningham. And like I said, I got no problem with that. Shout out to my boy Alex. That's cool. But has Cade Cunningham earned the right, to be the guy? I mean, a lot of you guys in the comment section, I ain't saying that I believe this, you know what I'm saying? But a lot of you guys in the comment section are saying that y'all don't believe Cade Cunningham is a number one type of option. And I seen somebody say in the comment section, this offseason how Jaden Ivey was kind of saying like he wanted to, basically just, feed and, they go as Cade Cunningham go, and that Ivey need to have more of a selfish attitude. He need to have more of a selfish attitude and, kind of need to be the man and not defer to Cade Cunningham. To be honest, Cade ain't proved to be the man. Maybe in practice, maybe in the locker room, but on the floor, he puts up great numbers, but they not winning. And a lot of people around Detroit feel that Cade Cunningham is not the number one guy. That's easy to feel that way because they're not winning. And I'm not putting that all on him. I'm not putting the majority on him. The organization is a shit show. We already talked about that. But, a lot of them is deferring to him as being the guy. Troy Weaver in his open letter said they lost a bunch of games. Part of the reasons because Cade Cunningham was injured last year. Now, once again, what's the excuse right now? You know what I'm saying? So Ivy seemed to be saying the right thing, seemed to be playing the right way. Could he give a better effort defensively? Absolutely. So could Cade Cunningham give a better defensive effort. But when you feel like the coach ain't like with you and they not communicating with you and they can't even be a man-to-man and pull you to his office, y'all go out to dinner, have a man-to-man talk. Imagine when Greg Popovich said he wanted Ginobili to come off the bench. You think he didn't have a conversation with Manu Ginobili about coming off the bench and, what he envisioned his role being? Can you imagine them not having a conversation, not sitting down, drinking some Sprites or, eating some damn, Thai food or something, or just in Greg Popovich's office and being transparent. That's my problem. The lack of communication and transparency, bro, it's something I want to say about this so bad, but I'm not gonna say it on this channel. I'm just not gonna say it. I'm not gonna say it. I'm not. It's something I want to say so bad, but I'm not gonna say it. And I'm highly upset. I'm highly upset that I'm highly upset if this report is true by Jake Fisher, by the way. I'm highly upset if you don't sit down and have a conversation with the guy. It says Jaden Ivey started 73 games for the Pistons last season. At the start of the season, Monty Williams did not conduct any meetings or have direct conversation with Ivey to inform him that he would be playing off the bench, per Jake L. Fisher from Yahoo Sports. Come on, man. Come on. You don't have a conversation with the guy? That's wild, bro. You don't even tell the guy, like, man, sit down. You don't respect him enough, as a man to sit down with him and tell him why. Anybody else kind of find that funny, bro? And now you may be seeing why him and DeAndre Ayton didn't kind of like really feng shui like that. Now you might be getting a little bit of peek into why they kind of didn't click like that. Monty Williams is a veteran coach, bro. And you're not doing veteran things. And this is just, part of the reason why they suck. It don't seem like he ain't, I'm gonna be quiet. Cade is a small forward, 3. What is Paul Silas and Jared Jack doing to help the Pistons? Who knows? Salute, bro. Monty Williams did this, then it changes everything. Daryl Jones. I mean, I'm flabbergasted. I can see if I can give a pass to a young coach. I can give a pass to a young coach. But a veteran coach, and this is why a lot of relationships fail on every level. Even if you sparing somebody feelings about a situation, or you embarrassed about a situation, you withholding information, it ain't gonna do nothing but make shit worse. And it's hard to have the tough conversations. It is. It's hard to have them, bro. Especially when it's kind of embarrassing. Especially when you care about somebody else's feelings, whatever. But they ain't known each other enough to know to have any feelings for each other. They ain't know, man. This just seemed like, man, this don't seem good, bro. This don't seem good at all. You couldn't even sit, and maybe if he sat him down and told him, and then you got to remember, he went to the media and said, well, he ain't playing because he ain't playing no defense. Remember, he went to the media and said that. I just did a video on that. He went to the media and basically said that he got to be better defensively. He got to be a better team player. And maybe he feel like he done repeated it enough in practice. Maybe he feel like he done repeated it enough in practice. But not to be able to sit down with the young man and tell him, look here, we're going to need you to come off the bench. This is what we expect of you. And then, then you got these young guys on an inconsistent schedule. Some nights Marcus Sasser plays 7 minutes. Other nights he play 28 minutes. Like, come on, bro. And a lot of people are highly skeptical of Monty Williams early on. And when you lose as many games as they lost so far, and people saying, well, you the worst team in sports, and a lot of people say, including the Carolina Panthers, and a lot of people feel that way, then, I mean, at the end of the day, dude, I mean, I don't know, bro. And that's too early to throw Monty away. It's too early for me to throw Monty under the bus. I think we need to be patient. But don't let this, don't sit here and have this mentality of, oh, we're gonna destroy this young man's career. We're gonna send him on the bench. We're gonna send a message to him. Look, if you don't like him, don't think he a fit, go ahead and move him. Give him the benefit of the doubt. This is why certain players don't want to go to certain markets. This is why a lot of people didn't want to play for the Detroit Lions. When you heard Calvin Johnson say, well, you know what? I went to other organizations, seeing how they treat their superstars. Detroit didn't treat us right. Okay. Well, Detroit go out there and go and get a player's coach. They got a player's coach. Fair game. Fair game. Somebody that's going to treat veteran players right, understand they superstars and all that. Now, people don't want to come to Detroit based off the perception of the city. Now, it's based off the organization. Now it's based off the organization. It's a shit show. It's where careers go to die. It's where careers go to die. And if they gonna hold on to this man and destroy his career, they ain't gotta worry about nobody wanting to come to Detroit. If I'm my agent, dude, I ain't going there. They draft me, man. I ain't going there. They can kick rocks and Gucci flip-flops. Real talk. They can kick rocks and Gucci flip-flops. I ain't going there. I ain't going there. And how they handle this situation, bro? We can say with DeAndre Ayton, this, that, and the third, but he came in here and he did that with Jaden Ivey. Now he getting the reputation. Then what also hurt Monty Williams in the situation is that he basically took the job for the money. He said it. He said I took the job because of the generosity. And Tom Gore's figure, I cut the checkbook. Y'all figure this out. I'm about to go run my other businesses. I'm about to go live my life. I'm about to go live my life. Y'all go run y'all other. Y'all run your other businesses. I'm run other businesses. Y'all make sure this shit good. And then him failing to come out and make a statement, and people say he don't care about what's going on or none of that, bruh. Okay. And even after they say he don't care about what's going on, he ain't said shit. He ain't said nothing. He ain't said nothing. And a lot of people in the city of Detroit is fed up, bro. How many Piston fans I see in passing and we talk, and people like, man, I wouldn't spend my gas money going down there if it was free. A lot of these guys, a lot of these fans are fed up. And then when a situation is bad, you start hearing bad. You start hearing shit leaking out the building. Now, who could have leaked this? Probably Jaden Ivey, somebody from Jaden Ivey camp leaked this information. He's trying to get out. He wiped the Pistons off his social media. Let's not forget, we got to have a memory here. He wiped them off their social media. And now we see why this organization, man, is going to kill all these guys' career. It's going to kill all these guys' career. Ivy be smart to get out. Sadiq Bey, smartest dude out here. He's the luckiest dude out here. Sadiq Bey got the hell up out of there. Sadiq Bey was slid out of here just in the nick of time. He probably felt it was messed up. I got traded. It's the worst feeling in the world. It's the best thing that happened to him. He went from the D to the A in a way better situation, in a way better city. He got out here just in the nick of time. This was supposed to improve after Dwayne Casey. It got worse. It got worse. And now you're seeing some of the inner workings of this organization. And I want to say something so bad, but I'm not going to say it. I'm not going to say it. I promise myself. I'm not going to say it. He said he need 3 scores and 2 big to play the triangle closing time. No more 1-on-5. Okay, well, you got to play 1-on-5 when you ain't got nobody else out there that can score the ball. And you thought they would have a better motion offense, man. I don't know. Now we know why Jaden Ivey acting the way he felt he was lied to, and his father spoke out. And I don't know if you could say he was lied to. Wasn't nothing said. Was no communication. I mean, I can't say that's worse than being lied to. It's right on the same level. Shout out to my boy Dr. Blick. Monty, no win November. No shave November, no win November. Monty took the bag. He did. It looked like we should have hired Kevin Ollie. I mean, hey, that's who Troy Weaver wanted. They forced the guy who not to want the job. I thought Jerry Stackhouse should have been the guy. Ivey has literally said that he doesn't mind coming off the bench. It's the fans and media that's no, we not having a hissy fit. Of course he gonna say what's right. His daddy went on social media and said it was some bullshit. We ain't making this up. His daddy went on social media and said it. Go check my video out. His daddy said it. He the one that wiped the Pistons out off his Instagram bio. We ain't make him do it. I mean, look here. A girl could say, you know what, Scott Lofton, it's me, it's not you. I'm going through changes, but her actions say, Ninja, it was you. It was you. It was you. And I tell people this all the time, man. Don't be believing what people say. Believe what people do. Don't believe what they say, believe their actions, bro. That's one thing that I've learned in life. Everybody say, oh, man, man, no, believe what they do. He said, I have no idea, there go Johnny, what's between Monty and Ivey. My comments only reflect what is seen on the floor. Like I said, I don't know what it is neither. Maybe you don't respect him as a man. If you can't tell me man to man or in my face, I think he meant, then that shows you don't respect. Exactly. You don't respect me or you scared of me. It's either one or the two. Now we really wonder why Jaden Ivey raised. Yeah, this is the man. Come on, man. A lot of beefs will be stopped. A lot of relationships will be saved if people just had communication and conversation. People walk around mad at each other and it's just a miscommunication. Well, you left a truck loaded for me and you should have loaded it and you just ran off a lump. Well, you know what? I was sick. I told Johnny to tell you unload this truck. When I come back, I'll load the first 3 trucks on Friday. Well, Johnny didn't tell me that. Yeah, okay. Why you walk around? You got an attitude. You could have came hollered at me and got the real. Just little shit like that be having people. You'll be flabbergasted the reason people beef. Well, I seen you with Jessica at the mall. That's my woman. Well, you could have just seen Jessica, a hot dog on the stick. Y'all could have just been having a conversation, and your sister took a picture of me and Jessica just having a conversation. You thought it was more than what it was. Now you beef with me instead of coming to me man to man. That's the shit that be getting niggas killed, bro. That's the stuff that people be beefing over. Assumptions, insinuating instead of asking. Y'all be wondering, people be beefing. It be like, what y'all beefing for? It be a whole misunderstanding, bro. Now, some ninjas just haters. I like to see Cade 3 Ivey and Killian. I don't want to see no more Killian. Hey, I don't want to see him on my TV. I don't want to see him on DVD, Blu-ray, VHS. I don't want to hear him on the 8-track, a CD, a cassette tape. I don't want to see him on a tablet. I don't want to see him on a Nokia phone, a flip phone, nothing. That foldable phone they got, shout out my boy Toomba. I don't want to see Killian Hayes ever again in fucking life. There you go. Excuse my language. Streetwise Television, salute CJ. Tom Gores had destroyed this franchise. They won't win for a long time. We might as well get used to it. Troy Weaver is turning into Matt Millen back. Man, he worse than Matt Millen. Yeah, I said it to Streetwise Television. He worse than Matt Millen. Tom Gores, this was the worst thing. This is the worst person they could have sold this team to. But you know what? I ain't mad. He did move the team to Detroit. Where the football street. Ain't nothing really footballing right now. Not in Detroit. Ain't nothing football. We talked about football I think we talked about football the last 2 streams. My brother, how's it going? What's going on, Greg? What minded? I don't want to see shit with Killian Hayes. I don't want to see minus Godzilla. I don't want to see him in the Hunger Games. I don't want to see him in Creed 4. I don't want to see him at the Little Caesars on 7 Mile and month, whatever it's at. I don't want to see, though. I seen enough of that ninja. Every time Tyrese Hill, but then while Hellburn had 40-some points the other day, Tennessee, I don't want to see it. Ain't no way in hell anybody with with 2 good eyes. 1 good eye thought Killian Hayes was good as Tyrese Hellburton. I don't understand it. Eric Williams, what's good, CJ? Owner having said anything, just like you said, really don't care. I'm going to give David Temper his credit with Carolina Panthers, but that owner does care. Yeah, he does care. He's just impatient. He the one that overruled them taking CJ Stroud and taking Bryce Young, but Bryce Young could have been trash too, Eric. It's just about situations. I'm good with Sasser Killian. I'm not. I'm tired of seeing Killian Hayes, bro. I swear to God, he had 1 good game, and y'all, Killian is back. He's back. And then he had 10 straight bad games. I don't want to see the shit no more. I wish we would have taken Shaden. Shaden Sharp probably would be a shit show over here too. Shaden Sharp would be shit water over here too. It ain't the players, man. It's the organization. That's what y'all got to understand. It ain't the players, it's the organization. Y'all be saying the same thing, and Ivey will be a fucking superstar out there in Portland right now. You look like a hobo. I don't really care. Who cares? Free Ivey, shake my head. This organization sucks, though. And that's what it is. Vulture, it's the organization. Shane Sharp is Canadian, and them boys balling out. Man, bro, ain't nobody balling in Detroit right now. Cade trying to ball and still falling. There's a disconnect between Troy and Monty. Troy wanted Cade and Ivey in the backcourt of the future. It is what it is. I think Monty making Cade look bad. It could be. Troy said he was going to see what Monty does with the roster. That's why he didn't make any big moves this offseason. I bet he never envisioned Ivey being 11th man off the bench. Oh, it's about to get worse. That motherfucker gonna be not off the bench. He gonna be coming out the G League. He said Troy didn't hire Monty. That's true. And can't fire him. Of course, you ain't gonna fire nobody making about $100 million. One of them got to go. Neither can quit. This is Tom Gore's problem. He brought in Monty over Weaver head, and that's exactly what he did. We know Troy Weaver wanted Kevin Ollie. Should have gave him what he wanted. It wouldn't have been as expensive neither. Send him back to France. I don't care where they send Killian Hayes back to. Hate that dude, bro. He said this is what happens when you can't pick your own head coach this far. Yeah, you got to give Troy Weaver his credit, bro, on that. He wasn't allowed to fire and pick his own coach with Casey. He wasn't allowed to pick his own coach with Kevin Ollie. So, yeah, you're right. Now, we seen Brad Holmes and Dan Campbell get stuck together, but it worked. The Lions did some backward shit. They put them together instead of hiring Brad Holmes and then finding a GM. I really don't understand some of these dudes' business. I don't really understand that. Common sense tell you hire the GM and then go find his coach. That's what common sense tell you. Killian does not play winning basketball, period, man. I just ain't a fan. I ain't a fan of Frenchie. To be honest, even if we did draft Hallam, I don't even think he would be the player he is now because you could be right. It's trash organization. You might be right. But he bought in Sacramento when they wasn't shit. I wish they would have kept his ass now because he's better than De'Aaron Fox right now. He says miserable being a pit. Hey, at least the wing solid, and then at least the Lions is pretty good. And they look like they about to head for a hell of a slide. I wouldn't be surprised they got their ass whooped Sunday. Really wouldn't be. But at least they doing solid. Michigan carrying the state in football. So at least we got some winners out there. There's so much dysfunction in Piston organization. Man, I'm gonna go ahead and say it. I didn't want to say it. I'm not gonna say it. I'm not gonna say it because I promised myself I wouldn't say it. Like CJ, remember when I said Killian Hayes was a bust? He was a bust before he came. I told y'all when I seen his film, that dude was hooping against third graders, bro. He was hooping against third graders, man. Dude, him still having a job, just I don't know. He said, I will always believe that Troy Weaver made the hire. He would have hired Charles. I think he would have hired Charles Lee or Kevin Ollie. He didn't want Monty. Nope. That was evident. And somebody told Tom Gores, even Stefanowski and Arn Tellerman told him, go out there and get this guy. Okay, if you're going to get this guy, fire Troy Weaver and get Monty Williams, a GM, or give Monty Williams the power you gave Stan Van Gundy. So what you think of re-sign Killian? Man, you stop playing with me. Don't do that. Don't do that. Want to sign him for free. Want to sign him with a food stamp. But Easy E said, you ain't worth the food stamp. And the death row, your ass getting treated like boot camp. You better follow your sergeant's direction before you get hit with the Smith & Wesson. Come on, man. Take me back to Compton City G's. But I mean, this is wild. This is worth going live on. This is worth going live on. And just not to have that. And then you go to the media and you tell the media why this dude ain't been getting in the game. Then you go to the media. And you tell them why he not getting in the game. Come on. So, he ain't doing it. And maybe he felt like he knew from practice and him having conversations at practice in the whole nine. Maybe he knew. But now you destroying egos. Not just destroying egos. Now you destroying, people morale. You got to understand. Remember, Sadabay was going around saying that he could have just been flat out lying. By the way, I don't know, but he was going around telling people that the players didn't really like Killian and why he was playing over certain players, and he was talking a lot. He was saying a lot of different stuff. So you got a locker room where the best players ain't playing. That always kind of tickles some feathers. It always do that. So who knows, bro? Who knows? If I was any of these players, I'd be trying to get the hell out of here, bro. I'd be doing anything to get out of here. Anything. This is the worst possible position you could be in. You ain't having fun. You ain't winning. The coach only here for the bag. Most people think. Not saying that it's true. We don't want to be here. Even when you get that check, you get that check, it feels good. It feels good. Just got paid Friday. Yeah, that's cool. I remember Kevin Garnett said he signed that big ass contract in Minnesota, and they started losing after Spreewell and Cassell left. He cried every day. You want to be getting money and winning. You don't want to be getting money and losing. What if you out here, you getting a bunch of money out here, but you constantly taking L's in life? Man, that shit still ain't gonna feel good. How can the coach sabotage his own team? I defend Monty Williams, but not anymore. I don't know. Maybe he knows something we don't know. Because we're only getting one perspective of it. Playing the NBA, the lottery draft is outdated. The worst team has no business selecting fifth, and it is what it is. It is what it is. Most people think the lottery rigged anyway. Monty so focused on what fit around Cade, like Ivey a scrub, Cade and Ivey A1A, 1B. And that's why a lot of people, somebody was saying in the comment section in the offseason, is that, Ivey don't need to defer to him. Ivey a dog. He need to go out there and be him. But who knows? Who cares? It is what it is. And maybe, Monty and Troy Weaver ain't really getting along. And this Monty Williams putting the middle finger up to Troy Weaver. If Troy trades and gets Lauri Markkanen, it might save everyone's career. Yeah, it might. But they don't want to let go of Isaiah Stewart, bro. So that ain't gonna happen. They paid Isaiah Stewart that motherfucker hot garbage. If Ivey has to go get Lauri, I don't mind it at this point. I want Ivey. I get an Ivey Utah Jazz jersey wherever he go, because Utah got a plethora of guards already. I support him wherever he go. I support him over this organization right now. Lauri the only guy that can make sense, but Hayes need to go. Man, Hayes about to get $100 million contract. I'm surprised no players requested a trade yet. I'm pretty sure they probably have, or it's coming. I get the man. I'm gonna do a video. Cade need to get the hell up out of here. Shit, Cade need to get the fuck up out of Detroit, bro. And Ivey, all these dudes do. But unless you're getting a guy as talented as Lauri, you aren't gonna get much better performances for the rest of the year. He said, "You're right, CJ. He's only here for the bag. It's all over his face. He'd be the dumbest in the world to turn down that kind." Yep. And maybe they can come to some type of terms with a buyout. Maybe they can figure something out. He ain't gonna get that money. I don't know, man. They should just let him have Kevin Ollie or whoever. You know what I'm saying? They should let him have. They should let him have who he wanted to have. But let's kind of go to his other comments. Give me a minute. Let's go to his other comments real quick. Let's see if I can find. I think I retweeted this one. Boop 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 boop. Here we go. Shout out to the brother Mike Curtis. So Monty Williams on Marcus Sasser. He and Killian right now, they have been the top compliments to Cade. Not only can those guys get us organized, but they can both knock down shots, and they both pretty good defenders on the ball and off the ball. Sasser's just a fighter. He said, RB the baller. There you go on Twitter, brother. You on the screen and on Twitter. He said, Hayes has been consistently the worst shooter in the league. Is Monty on drugs? Just say no. Just say no. Just say no. Just say no. Like, they can get shot. I'll be like, bro, he got to be here just for the bag or just to sabotage us. He just trying to get fired at this point. Remember, Urban Meyer was kicking kickers and trying to get fired, but they took his bag. He thought he was gonna walk away with the bag, and they took his bag. So, I mean, like I said, I ain't mad about the Sasser thing. Cool. Let's get Sasser some consistent minutes, but it just seemed like he constantly like just kicking this young man under the rug. It seemed like he constantly kicking Jaden Ivey under the rug. I don't know what to say. But this ain't gonna do nothing but make Jaden Ivey a better player. This ain't gonna make nothing but Jaden Ivey a better player. Real talk. This ain't gonna do nothing but make Dog a better player, a better person. But if he feel that way, if he truly feel that way, then so be it. You can't change it. You only can work on your game, get better, get back in the lab. And I like Sasser as a compliment. I say, you know what? If he ain't gonna put Ivey in there, put Sasser in there. Sasser could defend. He gonna have turnovers. He a young guard. He can shoot the ball. He can score the ball. Everybody likes Sasser, but his minutes are mad inconsistent. Mad inconsistent. And I wonder, is it a buyout in Monty Williams' contract? That's what I want to know, dude. Because I damn near want Cuz gone. But the only reason I can't really say that is because I can't get his side of the story. But right now, maybe it's a method to his madness. You know, of late, they've been playing Sasser more and more and more and more. He went for 5 minutes, 22, 28, 20. You know? So they've been playing him a little bit more and more and more and more. You know, but I just really don't understand. Like, what is he doing, bro? What is he doing? I just don't. I'm trying to get a beat on what he's trying to do. Just found out about the NC tournament a few days ago. What the heck? What if that crap? It's like the soccer tournament or something. They got different courts and jerseys and whatever. I don't really know. I think the championship is going to be in Vegas. I don't know if it's much on Monty. I honestly think he's doing the best, but the talent, the fit isn't there. I don't even know if the fit is there because I don't know. Or maybe you're right. Maybe you're right. Maybe the talent ain't there. So Mr. Jones said, I'm seeing zone defense for once and an actual scheme on defense that guys are just flat out not as good rotating. Yeah, I mean, Benjamin Foles on here saying how, Jalen Dern not doing good defensively and Isaiah Stewart huffing and puffing running up the court. It ain't even been 20 games. He said, Mr. Jones said, like every scheme, these rotation guys be doing the silliest stuff on defense. And that's up to the coach. That's up to the coach. Sasser was very uncomfortable after breaking into the skiing scene. Hopefully he's selling in, but ups and downs happen. But Monty doesn't need and shouldn't play him through his downs. I mean, I think you got to play young guys through they downs just as well as they ups. How else they gonna learn? Bro, I'm trying to tell people Jared Jack would be a better coach for the Pistons than Monty. Mega Hustle 313. You might be right about that. What is in the I don't even know none of the guys in the 2024 draft. Y'all gonna have to enlighten me. I don't follow it like I used to. Not until it's draft time, which it look like it's draft time. I don't know none of these guys. I don't know none of these guys. Ron Holland, don't know who that is. Isaiah Collier, don't know who that is. Alexander Sarr, don't know who that is. Montañez, Buda, who, don't know who the fuck he is. 6'11" and under 200 pounds. Boy, that motherfucker must be on that rock. Your mama's on the cracked rock. I don't know none of these dudes, bro. I don't even be watching college basketball no more. I didn't even watch the tournament last year. For real. If Michigan ain't in it, I don't watch it. College basketball so ass now, dog. Like, bro, they can cancel that. Casey won more games with a weaker roster. That's true. Casey probably sitting there. Nah, you want me? You pheasants want me back. Casey in the front office sipping his Starbucks venti coffee. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Gore's paid money like he was the second coming of Pat Riley. He sure ain't. Sure ain't. But if he think that better fits, then go right ahead. Go right ahead. And go right ahead. Go right ahead, bro. But if he start winning, this all to be forgiven. Won't nobody remember this shit. They remember it. But I think everybody be like, all right. Come on. But that's just how I pretty much feel about it, bro. Like if he start winning, ain't nobody gonna remember this shit. They're gonna remember it, but it ain't gonna be such a big deal. So, if this is point of just destroying the build, yeah, sometimes you just gotta break it all down to build. And that's okay. And that's okay. You know, sometimes, when a girl take down her hair, it get ugly. And they wash it out and they get it together, then it's beautiful. Sometimes it get ugly. What's the sunny days without the storm, bro? I don't know if you ever see that Pleasantville. I always see references on my main channel. You ever seen Pleasantville? Everything was so perfect, it was super duper boring. Got Paul Walker in it, got Tobey Maguire in it. I think Reese Witherspoon. I think it came out like in 98, 99, 97. Rest in peace to Paul Walker. Great movie. Great movie. One of my favorite movies to watch. Might watch it tonight. Sometimes things could be too perfect, man. Once you go through some bullshit, man. What make a movie great? Even y'all like comic book movies, even though they starting to slide a little bit. You like comic book movies. What make it so great? A great villain. You know what I'm saying? Him fucking shit up. He said, "Bingo, that's my point. The lottery is outdated. The 2024 draft week college basketball is trash. It had been trash for a while. I don't mind if they make them stay 2 years at this point because this shit getting watered down. But once again, I will say, um, lottery is the lottery. I forgot I lost my point. Who do you think they could trade Ivey? Getting Ivey? I don't know, bro. The league is just overfilled with guards. So that diminishes his value, West, right then and there. There's just so many guards in the league. It's like so many guards. The league got a huge problem. There's so many guards, and then there's so many guys who can't play without the basketball in the NBA today. He said, he's on the RB. He said, Casey always had a guy like Bojanovic or Grant to win us games through the rebuild. And this guy we traded like Trey Lyles, who actual NBA player. Yeah, you need those veterans in the locker room, Blake Griffin, those guys that can nurture and get these guys together, bro. And right now, they don't have any veteran leadership. Remember, Brian Shaw got fired in Denver, and he said, y'all didn't give me no veterans. We got Silas on our bench who wouldn't play Sengal. Now Sengal is taking off under Udoka. Well, there you go. Birds of a feather flock together. Ron Holland's nice. I went to school with him. Okay, there we go. Somebody say Ron nice. I got to check him out. Jones said, let's not act like coaching is suddenly the most important aspect of NBA ball. Talent wins out in the league, especially against teams without their star player. Well, you need coaching because look at Orlando and look at Houston. With coaching, they rolling. You do need coaching with younger teams. I mean, shit, Boston had a bunch of talent last year, and most people felt like what's his name? Joe Mazzulla was the reason they didn't win. You need coaching, you need experience. Israel said Monty's a fraud. I ain't going that far. Not yet. Him and Tyler Smith, but Smith on the bench because G League team is stacked. Yeah, everybody going to get that bag. He said, yeah, you got to play talent to their strengths. Yep. And if you don't play them to their strength, then guess what? Get rid of them. Get guys you want to play. You want there. There go Johnny. I own that movie Pleasantville. That's a great movie. I do think we should trade Stu, Burks, Bojan, Bagley. Probably, nobody want Killian. I think they trying to kick the tires to see what they got in livers. He can't never stay healthy. Ivey could aspire to be Chauncey Billups. I think Ivey need to be Dwayne Wade. That's who we should. I'm not saying he's gonna be that good, but that's who we should pattern this game after. Isaiah Colley went off in the McDonald's All-American game. Yeah, I do know him. Yeah, I do. I know him. He's the top recruit at USC, right? Yeah, I think I heard something about him. Fit is just as important as the A, right? And your fit go a long way. You got organizational fit, you got culture fit, you got coaching fit, you got coaching and GM fit, you got the talent fit on the floor, how they fit off the court, their camaraderie and all that. Fit goes so many different ways. Fit goes so many different ways. So many different ways. Everybody talk about, you just think about on the court, but how they feel off the court. All that matter. Like how they get together, what they feel off the court. You got turmoil at work, people go in their own little huddles and go in their own little circles, and they be talking shit about other people, but won't dare address it when everybody put it on the floor. That's why I stay away from that shit. I hate when they be asking, my opinion on different departments and different people. Man, I ain't got no opinion, bro. Y'all ninjas know what's going on. Because people can't take constructive criticism, man. I don't be having nothing to say, bro. Now, if you stop me from doing my job, you know what I'm saying? If you stop me from doing my job, yeah, I got no other choice but to say something. But this ain't no different. In the locker room, you think certain guys don't like certain guys, or certain guys feel like they don't deserve playing time. I'm better than him. That probably happened even more. That probably happened even more in the NBA locker room. They probably do. He said Ivey is probably going to be more like John Wall. I think his game more screen more like Wade, or I don't see John Wall. You might be right though. A dude that didn't want to be here obviously don't fit. I mean, obviously, yeah. You had to beg to be here. You had to give him some dinner, give him a whole bunch of money that most people feel like he didn't deserve. As soon as they gave him that money, what did San Antonio Spurs do? They gave Greg Popovich that much money. I don't even want to get into the politics, honestly. I don't want to get into the politics, bro. I need more questions I'm gonna answer. The way Monty is coaching, Rob Wolichek should put him in the Hall of Shame. Oh yeah, my man's from the news. Yeah, he should pop up in that motherfucker and say, Monty, you're running a scam in Detroit. He should. He really should. He should be in the Hall of fucking Shame. You ain't lied about that one, Playboy. Dog should be in the Hall of Shame. You ain't lied. You ain't lied. You ain't lied. But you know what? It's just a sample size. Sometimes you can taste a sample at Sam's Club. Like, this shit good. That song by Future. That song he got. And you go buy that shit. You make it yourself. Trash. Scarlet Bed is trash. The chick at Sam's Club made it better. At Costco's made it better. I bought some trash. That wasn't the same garlic bread. I'm gonna go up there and get my monies back. Miss Jones, I don't think you could trade Killian in San Antonio for Malachi Brandman. They're both two guys who doesn't fit their role. Man, don't nobody want Killian. Don't nobody want Killian but Monty and Troy. They probably got a menage a trois going on between the three. Man, that's what it seemed like to me. Yeah, I said it. Yeah. My Charleston white voice. Yeah. I said it. Ivey being used as a scapegoat for poor coaching. I don't know if that's exactly it, but man, dude, man, this is getting ugly. This is getting ugly. This is getting ugly. This is getting ugly. But at least they still getting talked about. They couldn't be getting talked about at all. So at least they getting some publicity. But when you ain't getting no publicity, when you ain't getting no publicity and nobody talking about you, that's when you should be worried. But them doing us like this, ain't nobody expect this. We ain't expect them to go out there and be the 96 Bulls, but we ain't expected Oregon and Washington play. Yeah, I'm gonna tap into that right now. I ain't do no parlay. Man, I had a parlay last night, bro. I was in tears this morning, bro. I woke up. I went to sleep on the Seattle game. I was crying this morning, bro. Because some told me to go with DK Metcalf, touchdown for plus 220. and for over 100 yards, but I went with Tyler Lockett to get 50 funky ass yards. So all Tyler, every time I don't pick Tyler Lockett, like in like regular FanDuel fantasy, he go off, and I pick DK. I pick DK, he don't do nothing. Tyler Lockett go off. I pick Tyler Lockett, then man, I can't stand, man, dog. If he would have just completed that pass on that pick six to that Deron Hand, whoever he is, I would have won. Dog. I had Tony Pollard touchdown, Brandon Cooks 40 plus yards. I had Zach Charbonnet 60 yards or plus. Zach Charbonnet touchdown. All these hits. CD Lamb 100 yards. That hit. Dallas Cowboys for the win. Now I think my payout was like $350 or $400. Tyler Lockett 50 yards or 50 or better. He had 47 funky ass yards. That's the one I missed out of all 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of them. That's the one I missed. $5 would have turned to $400, bro. He going on the shit list. I'll never bet on Harrison Barnes again. Harrison Barnes did me the same way multiple times. Never bet on him, Jaylen Brown, none of these bums. Killian has got better statistically every year. I understand why you don't see value, but he's ugly. Man, statistics, that ain't hard to get when your statistics ain't nothing. When you at the bottom, you climb to the bottom. Streetwise Television, they might break the NBA record for loser streak. Oh, let's see what that record is. See what that record. That's a great point. 28 straight losses. I don't think they're gonna get to 28. What they at 15 right now? So they would have to lose 13 more games. The previous record so this was the Philadelphia 76ers. This spanned from the 2014-15 season to the 2015-16 seasons. I think they said the previous record was, hold on. The Sixers broke their own previous record of 26 straight consecutive losses from 2013 to 2014. So the Sixers, broke their own record. So the Sixers, all this was last decade. The Pistons are 8 from 79 to 81, 2 different seasons. So they had 21. So the Pistons is 8th all time on this list. But it's a few ties in there too. So Yep. So the record is 28 straight losses. Set and broke by the 76ers. Man, we can't have the Lions going 0-16 and then these ninjas setting records. Maybe it's 16? Damn. Yeah. I don't think they're gonna lose that many games. Maybe this isn't the team for him having ties to your city, wanting you to can put you in a hurt. You look at, he's kind of mad. It's the Cade's team. I don't think he's mad about that. That could play into it though. He could feel like he better. I don't get that vibe from him. I think he need to have that more attitude. Like, it's my shit. I would like to see him have that attitude a little bit more. Not to the point where selfish. Killian goes to Spurs, and they're gonna say Killian and Victor, the next Tony Parker and Tim Duncan. My sis Kawhi laugh. Damn, 16 straight losses, boy. I took some losses in my life, but 16 straight. You imagine, going out and talking to the club and talking to 16 straight women, and none of them say yes. Ooh, shit, 28. Boy, you might as well go on the celibacy and a semen retention journey. But yeah, some we be having our dry spells as men, though. I remember Patrice O'Neal spoke about it. He said, you can't even get the fat chick. You can't get the fat chick at the fat security guard chick. That shit was funny. Okay, here you go right here. We got some, I don't know how true this is. I like Legion Sports, though. But it says that Monty Williams' use of Jaden Ivey has sparked tension within the Detroit Pistons. I can believe it. Can you feel it? That's the Fat Boys is my ninjas. Can you feel it? That beat was fire. Come on, man. So it's tension in there. So it might not be Ivy. It don't sound like it's Ivy and Monty. Probably Troy Weaver. He probably on that Waka Flocka. I'm buzzing at him. Bow, bow, bow. Tom Gores probably turned his motherfucking phone on silent. That nigga turned the piston phone off. He didn't turn the trap phone on, the mistress phone on. I mean, the mistress, man, he giving out the mistress number. Dog giving out the mistress number. He's like, just hit me on the side phone. I ain't never know dudes could like carry two phones, so I started working at the plant. Real talk. I ain't know dudes start carrying like niggas carry one phone for they wife and one phone for their mistress chick. I ain't know that, so I started working at the plant. I'm like, damn. I'm like, damn. It's getting steep out here. Yeah, plant man. Ooh, you went me. Your girl work at the plant. Red flag, red flag. Your husband work at the plant. Red flag, red flag. Red flag. Trust and believe me. He probably I told y'all I ain't want this motherfucker Monty here. I told y'all to go get Kevin Ollie. I already know how ninjas think. I already know. I told y'all. And that's why Troy Weaver can't that's why Troy Weaver really can't he really can't take 100% of the blame. But if you didn't trust his decision making, you should have just fired him, bro, and let Monty bring in who he wanted to bring in or be the GM himself. Jaden Ivey probably be in Utah already. You know, but he said, if I'm Cade, ain't no way I'm signing a max and understand this board organization. Well, that shit, that max got incentives in it, though. That's why Zion signed that shit. That's too much money to be passing up. That's too much money to be passing up. I forget exactly, how much money you're going to be passing up in that max deal. Can't remember, but it's a big difference. Troy at the press conference wasn't happy. They said him and Gores got into it. He should just fire my ass then. I ain't hear that one. He should just fire my ass. That was 1 year extension ain't shit compared to what you gave Monty Williams. You could just fire my black ass. Gore's cheap. He don't want to fire nobody. He ain't cheap. You paying somebody $100 million. I don't know if he cheap. And he took losses moving the Pistons downtown. I wonder, does the tension stem from the players or Troy and Gores all the way around? All the way around? All the way around? When you don't play the best possible player, when you don't pay a player that that somebody deemed to be that guy, and you saying he ain't that guy, and they believe he that guy, and you didn't want that guy here to begin with, yes, bro, that's all the way around. It's bad ways to run an organization. It's a bad way to run an organization, bro. All the way around. Troy won an Ollie, and I could see why now. I mean, younger coach. And he could say, well, I never really got a fair shake. They hired me and then they would make decisions over my head. And to be right, he right. He never got a fair shake. He never got a fair shake. Never. So that's all I got for y'all tonight, man. I appreciate y'all for rolling through me. I'll keep showing support. I'm gonna keep doing live streams. So this will be up on Spotify and Anchor in the morning or tonight. That'll be tonight. I ain't going to bed right now. So I appreciate y'all, man. Thumbs up the video, share the video, listen to it on the podcast tonight or in the morning. We're working out, you at the job. Shout out to everybody that's working out there. Peace.